do have a little bit of information. If you want to fire up that emergency mystery shotgun, we do need to get these things going here real quick. Yes. Welcome into Colby Sapp's Mystery Shotgun. I am your host, Colby Sapp, along with my co-host and cohort, Pod Racer Tim. It's time to get into the world of comic book news. Now, if you've been a Facebook friend of mine, then you probably got to see exactly where the DC Studios is at. If you don't, let me get you a quick update where they are at. Of course, Henry Cavill, he's done. Ben Affleck is done. Gal Gadot, done.
I believe it's pronounced Godot.
I
don't know if you're just doing a bit, but
it's part bit. I swear to God.
Okay, all right.
That's the reason why you're here, to point out the bits.
All right.
You know what I mean?
In case I just thought he didn't know.
There's a lot of times that Kevin Hagelin or Corey Majors thought I didn't know.
Well, you're just doing a bit.
I
Yeah. I usually don't say anything, but we've said it so frequently, I thought maybe I should just clarify.
Ezra Miller, of course, done. Ray Fisher, done. Zachary Levi, done.
And who is he?
That would be that Shazam.
Oh, thank God he's done. Dude, never mind. I don't want to get into it. He played a better Kurt Warner than he did as Shazam.
The Rock, done. Peacemaker's been kept. Suicide Squad, whatever remains of it.
I like the comment somebody had on your post on Facebook earlier. Hey, John Cena finally beat The Rock.
This is all true. And Jason Momoa will get a new role, Lobo. That's currently, now if people have asked me about the Blue Beetle, I haven't seen an upwards thumb or a downwards thumb about Blue Beetle. So right now he's sitting in limbo. The one that kind of shocked me was because, well, Shazam Fury of the Gods has yet to even come out yet, and looks like Zachary Levi's already done. So that whole Shazam verse that coulda, woulda, shoulda been, it's done.
Wow. And what's the point of all of this?
It's the reboot.
But why are they doing it in the middle of so many great boots?
So you remember when I said Safran and James Gunn have taken the helm of DC Studios? Well, in doing so, they have trying to put together a 10-year plan that will, basically do what we wanted to see happen, but with these characters, where it kind of finishes some of the story and really develops a lot of these characters. And James Gunn is taking it where he's like, you know what? Fine. All right. Since I'm the new head coach, I'm cool with your quarterback and your wide receiver, but I'd rather have my guys.
Right.
So that's basically what is happening with your DC Studios. In other news, real quick, as we get to other things that are happening with the world of comic book movies, the Thunderbolts villain has been dug up. So the Thunderbolts is a MCU movie. It's basically your Marvel's version of your Suicide Squad, that's going to have different people, teaming up that are seemingly bad guys or almost bad guys, that are going to come together to fight the evil, because more than likely your Avengers and what have you are going to be in space or away on a different mission. So they'll need somebody to be put together in order to fight the good fight. So they're going to get the bad guys to do it, which includes your Harrison Ford Red Hulk. I'll just go ahead and let you know that now.
Red Hulk. All right.
It'd be your Red Hulk. But the quote unquote bad guy, as it looks right now, that is being currently leaked by people that I trust, is going to be one Sentry, which he's going to be in a movie, which may now, even though he's got his Warhammer movie that he's all a part of, that may be your new landing spot for one Henry Cavill. The Sentry is basically Marvel's version of Superman.
Well, they had a different one that was their Superman.
They have a couple.
Okay.
They do have a couple. Sentry would be the one a lot of people look at, and my brain just farted. I swear to God, I had the name of both of them, but Sentry's the only one I've got in my brain right now. So if you could imagine The Witcher with blonde hair,
mm-hmm.
and that be Henry Cavill's Witcher with blonde hair, and then just put him in a super suit, and that's pretty much what you're going to be seeing more than likely in the Thunderbolts movie. Weird. So timing on this may have just made that all happen. So
just the Sentry you're talking about?
That would be the Sentry I'm talking about.
Is it going to have a Disney Plus series?
That was a concept that could be. He was also going to be in possibly in the next season of Loki.
Ooh, I can't wait for that.
But that's now been debunked. But this is the new rumor that's now gaining grounds and legs, is your Sentry character, which nobody has said was going to be Henry Cavill, but come on. DC just lost their Superman. And if you really want to F with DC as they're trying to get their guns up, all respect to Mike Leach, had to use it because of James Gunn. As they're trying to get their stuff together, why not take Henry Cavill and just have him, appear as a villain as your Superman character in a, oh my God. As much of a DC fan as I am, and as much as I loved Henry Cavill as Superman, and as much as it pains me to go, okay, let's see what Gunn's got, because I do trust him because of what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy and what he did with Suicide Squad. I kind of want to see Henry Cavill go, oh yeah, watch this.
Hold my beer.
I'll watch this shit.
That would be cool.
Eat that.
I don't know if I like him as much anymore as I used to. I found out he's a Brit.
Cavill?
Yeah. Shouldn't have a Brit playing Superman.
Did you need him to be American?
Yes. Superman's American.
He's Kryptonian.
Well, but he landed in America as an illegal alien.
Except for in other versions of the Earth where he landed in Russia.
Well, then he's a Ruski and nobody cares about him.
No, that's actually a pretty good show.
That's like an American playing James Bond and using a fake accent. That should not happen. We have several actors from each country that can play various roles, I would think.
But it seems like the English people can speak better American than we can.
This is true, especially on this show.
Yeah, the reason why I'm not on TV is because you heard me speak it before. It's not good.
Yeah, I heard you. Have you heard me speak it before?
This is not good.
My girl, me do belong to mama.
And see, the thing is, I'm sober right now, and I could probably do something exactly like that. That was
so hammered back then.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Big Red likes penis.
You were so excited about that. That's. I mean, you were so excited. The first couple of times I heard that, I really thought it was Big Red just basically third-personing himself and just telling everybody what he likes.
I forget what we were talking about when I made that proclamation. Probably pretty funny, though.
Probably was.
Anyway. Anything else in the DC Marvel world we need to talk about?
That's it right now. I was waiting on something to be said about the Blue Beetle movie, but nothing's being said about it, so I'm going to go ahead and leave that be.
Is the Blue Beetle movie a follow-up to Herbie the Love Bug?
It is not. Okay. Blue Beetle, if you need me to describe it to you, is basically Blue Beetle is Iron Man, but the tech and the armor that he has is an actual living alien. So if you were to take Iron Man and Venom and mix them together, that's what the Blue Beetle is.
Is he a human?
He is a human, but the suit is alive and also pissed off and also a walking weapon.
Kind of like the suit in Moon Knight. Wasn't that suit alive too in Moon Knight or no?
I mean, kind of. It was a curse of what this again. If you're the exact thing would be Venom, but has missiles and like sonic cannons.
Really, I'm trying to get a picture of Blue Beetle up here.
So
damn it.
So that's
It's
the
not happening.
next situation.
All right. It sounds kind of like the Tick,
A little bit,
but on steroids.
and the Tick, his suit really wasn't anything.
Yeah.
He just a misshapen rubber glove that he just
Right.
happened to fit on his whole body that popped up, tick ears or antennas.
I liked that show.
Spoon!